What's up, you guys? Welcome back to another video. Now, in today's video, we are going to be building Carl. Everybody knows this truck from Whistling Diesel. That was his mud truck, one of the trucks he put through so much stuff. We are going to be building that today. Now, I'm actually going to be building it to look like what it did when he put the $10,000 wheels on it. So, you know, I know at one point he had mud tires. He had a lot of stuff on the truck. But for this build, we are just going to base it off of what it looked like when it had the $10,000 wheels on it. Now, there's a few things I want to talk about before we get started with today's video. Now, I actually have a challenge for you guys. If this video gets 2,000 likes, I will start to work on trying to build Whistling Diesel's ranch. That is right, you guys. 2,000 likes. That will be a map I also make public. That way all you guys can go to it, you know, hang out, play on it, things like that. I will do my best to make it as close to his actual house as I can. Now, like I say, a lot of times you're not going to be able to get everything identical to the real thing, but we will sure try to get it as close as possible. Now, I do want to mention something. We are very, very close to 16,000 subscribers. At the time of me making this video right now, I think we're about 200 subscribers away, maybe a little less than that. So what I want to do is, if this video gets 2,000 likes, like I said, I will then, you know, start working on the map. Well, once we reach 18,500 subscribers, I will then release the map to you guys. It will be a public map. Now, with all of that being said, let's go ahead and jump over here to the dealership. We are going to be building Carl today. Now, I know the truck we will be using isn't going to be identical. Like I say in all of these builds, you guys, there's only so much we can do in game to, you know, make the truck look pretty close to what it actually is. So let's kind of scroll through here, see if we can't find it. Let's see. I think it's gonna be, let's see, maybe, yeah, okay, there's the truck right there. So this is what we are gonna be using for this build. You know, it's the closest truck I feel like in the game, you know, to Carl. Go ahead and pay the 20,000 for it, get it out here. Okay, it looks good. Honestly, the truck looks so good right now. But let's kind of go ahead and make some changes to it, you know, just so we can get it looking like Carl. I mean, now Carl, he's a pretty rough fella. Now, we're not going to be able to get it as beat up as the actual, you know, truck. So I guess let's go ahead and go over to the paint. Let's go ahead and kind of get that put on the truck. As far as window tint, yeah, we don't need any of that. We're not gonna be needing any. Now, I think the truck can pretty much stay the color that it is. Let's just buy the gloss here. So I'm pretty sure it was like a dark blue. Yeah, I think, let's see, it's gonna be more like this right here. I think more like that kind of. Yeah, maybe about right there, maybe a little bit lighter. Yeah, maybe about right there. I think that looks pretty good. Okay, let's see. Let's go ahead and move on to, I can kind of go ahead and do this decal real quick because he did have Carl spray painted on the side of the truck. So let's go ahead and get this on here now. Kind of put it about right up in here like this. All right, let's see. Now that's going to kind of block our words. So what if we just kind of do this? Just like that. There we go. All right, now that's going to be in black. Is that going to stand out? Yeah, there we go. Okay, that looks good. So we got the name on the side. He kind of did have another sticker. Let's see if we can recreate this. I'm not sure if we're going to be able to, but we're going to sure try. All right, now he has a little sticker on the side of the truck right here. We'll try to recreate this. Not really sure if we're going to be able to. We'll sure give it a try, though. All right, so we got that on there. Let's see. Maybe add, I think it was like a square. It looks like it's got a square in the center of it. Like a little black square, something like that. We're going to kind of do that right there. Okay, so we got that on. Honestly, I think that looks okay, you know. So let's go ahead and move on to the suspension and wheels. You know, we got a lot to do. Let's see. Go ahead and go to tuning. Let's go ahead and get some of the suspension put on the truck. So for travel, let's kind of move the front up. Yeah, it looked like it was up about right there, maybe. Something like that. Yeah, that's pretty close. So we got that done. Now, as far as the axis width, let's go ahead and get these out past the truck. Let's see. I think it's set about right there. So right here, let's move this out. All right, so we have all of that. Now, I guess let's go ahead and move on to the rims. Let's go ahead and get the rims done, and then we'll kind of move on to the body from here. So as far as the rims go, we're just going to go with, I guess, these rims right here. We'll just go with those rims right there and just do them chrome. So let's kind of go back here. Let's go to the bead, get it done. All right, so we got our rims on the truck. Now, as far as tires go, I honestly feel like the tires that are on the truck will be probably best suited for this build. Maybe we'll do those. We'll start with those tires. We'll kind of go from there, but I think those are going to be pretty good for this build. So let's see. Yeah, we have those. Now, as far as the rims go, let's go ahead and make the rims bigger. So let's go ahead and go to tuning and the wheels. Let's move over to the rims. All right. So the rims are going to be pretty big, yeah. Now the wheel radius, honestly, I think the way they sit right there looks pretty good. Now we will be making the wheels wider, so let's kind of do about right there to about right there. Okay. Now the wheel width back here, let's kind of go right there. All right, that looks pretty good. Now we need to take off the bed, of course, you know, because he didn't have a bed on the back of his. So let's go over here to body, go ahead and get the back bed off of this thing. If only we could take off the doors, you know, if we could take off the doors, we'd really be having this thing looking a lot more like his. So he did have a winch in the front of the truck, so let's go ahead and put that on there. Let's see, now the front bumper, you know, I know his had a front bumper, but what if we just take ours off? Kind of like that. Okay, is that going to be a closer look to Carl? I think the no bumper is going to look closest to Carl. You know, I can see that he does have some sort of bumper on his truck, but we don't really have that in the game. So we'll just go with the no bumper in the front. Now, as far as, let's see, what do we need? I think we need to cut these fenders. So maybe about right there. His fenders on that truck are pretty messed up. So we'll just go with these. So as far as lights go, let's kind of go with, maybe we should go with the white. Just the white. All right. Now, let's see. What else do we need on this truck? Now, we need some lights on the top. I should be able to just use these right here. All right, so we're going to do about 5 of these on top of the truck. Let's see. Maybe about right there. So let's start right there. Kind of give it the, you know, yellow tint and all. Kind of a little bit more orange in it than that. So let's kind of go right here. Maybe about right there. All right, let's duplicate that. Yes, we need to buy more layers, of course. Duplicate. Number 3. Duplicate. Number 4. All right, so we are going to have to go back and adjust these over. So let's start with the very first one and kind of put it about right there like that. Now the second one, let's kind of move it about right here. Third one, let's kind of move it about right there. Fourth one, let's move about right there. All right, so we got our lights on top, but I feel like they're a little big. So we need to adjust those. We need to make them just a little bit smaller. All right, now we have our lights on the top of the truck. Look at there. We got Carl in Offroad Outlaws. Let's see, what else do we need to do? Now, as far as the rims go, the rims he had were a kind of a deep dish rim. So actually, let's kind of check back just to make sure there wouldn't be any other, you know, better suited rims for this build. Let's see. So that rim kind of gives you a little bit of offset. Okay, that rim does too. Okay, that rim... Dang, that rim does a lot. You can kind of pretty much choose any rim you want. It's just as long as all the other looks, you know, pretty close to his. So let's go ahead and apply these mods here. Now, as far as, let's see, what else do we need? I think we're pretty close now, to be honest. Yeah, because we got all that in the back. We got that there. Maybe we can add a little bit of the torn up fenders on the side of the truck. So let's go ahead and go to decals, things like that. Maybe we could just try this right here. Okay, yeah, the bullet holes. This is actually what I was looking for. Okay, I couldn't remember exactly what I'd used, but this was it right here. All right, so now I know his is going to look a little different. I'm just trying to give us that effect that we have a tore up truck. Let's see, maybe we should add a little bit of this stuff kind of down here, just like that. Now, I know his truck doesn't really have all this on it, but I'm just trying to give us that appearance of, you know, a messed up looking truck. So let's kind of do this. Let's see, where could we put this at? I kind of want to put this up here. Somewhat kind of like... maybe that. So look at there. Okay, it looks pretty good now. Let's kind of put some stuff on the hood here. We can't have this thing looking too good. Okay, yeah. We don't need that on there. Now let's kind of add something to the side over here. I feel like we need something on the side. A bullet hole. Okay, I mean, I guess. All right, just like that. Okay, so we got Carl right here. He's looking a little rough, you know, but that's what we're going for. So let's see. Let's go ahead and get out of here. We have the mods we need as far as all of that goes. Now, let's go ahead and do some upgrades to this thing. Okay, so we don't need a diesel swap this thing. Let's see, go ahead and go over to durability. Now, e-brake, we'll put that in. Twin turbo, why not? You know, we do that on most of our builds. So we got Carl out here in the yard. Honestly, he looks so good. I mean, look at this truck. Honestly, I'm a big fan of this truck, you know. Man, this thing looks really, really good. Look at Carl. He's all happy now. All right, so what do we need to do? Let's get Monster Max off the trailer. Unload him from the trailer like that. Okay, so let's go ahead and grab Carl here and bring him out to the map. You know, let him see what he thinks about it. All right, you guys, so we're out here in my map. We got Carl. We got Bruce Wilson's mud truck. And honestly, Carl's struggling a little bit there, buddy. Buddy, it looks like you're struggling to haul this. Let's see what happens. Oh, yeah. Oh, Carl doesn't even know he's back there. Oh, yeah, he's pulling him. Carl looks tiny from here. He looks so tiny from way up here. Carl, how you doing, buddy? You got that squat going on with this big old load behind you. Maybe we can jump Carl over the house. You guys think I should do that? Let's take Carl over the house. See what happens. See if he can make it in the pipe thing, whatever we have set up there. Let's go ahead and get my camera zoomed in a little bit. All right, so we got the follow camera on. We're about to take Carl jumping over my house. Here we go, guys. Full speed. Let's see if we can make it through the tube over the house on the first try. Can we do it? Oh, no, oh, okay. Hey, we almost made it. Oh, that's pretty close. Oh, no, don't flip, buddy. Oh, uh-oh. All right. Sorry, Mr. Carl. I know you've been through worse, but, you know, let's see it get pulled around right here. Oh, yeah. Carl's drifting now. All right, you guys, I'm going to go ahead and end the video right there. If you did enjoy this, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on those post notifications. Make sure they're set to all. The way you don't miss any of the videos that I upload. I'll see you guys in the next one.